This is the story of 32.
This is a story from Cody's first season of playing football. Um, Used to live an hour and 20 minutes away from the kids' home in Mechanicville, so every Friday, pick them up, drive an hour and 20 minutes, and we'd always have to come back on Saturday for football practice. But it was well worth it, great memories. We made a nice, fun day of it. So doing that for many weeks, couple months, and it was time for his first game. I knew the game was going to be at 11 o'clock, so I'm like, okay, great. We don't have to get there at 9 o'clock. We can sleep in a little bit. But the coach said, he goes, I need all you guys there for 9. So we're like, all right. So we get there. Coach has us practicing up on the soccer field, up on top there. And he just has the boys doing their nice, easy drills, just passing, little jogging, nothing strenuous, nothing too fancy. And as the boys are practicing, warming up, we notice one of the team members arriving. And us parents are looking, and they're like, he's kind of big. Didn't think anything of it. So the boys practicing a little more, and look over again, and there's another kid. He's big. It was far away, but I think I saw stubble on him. But all right, some more kids start coming into the field. And by this time, our boys notice them. And they kind of stop what they're doing, and they're all looking. And they're like, Coach has to, kind of snap them back in and say, come on, let's keep practicing. Let's do what we're doing. So they do that. And now it's getting ready time for the game. So Coach calls them in. He says, come on, boys. Captain's up front. Single file. Tighten it up a little bit. A little tighter. He goes, okay, now listen to me. He goes, you guys are a team. You know what to do. You've been practicing. You know all the drills. It's just you're in a different jersey today. He goes, here's what's going to happen. When I tell you to march, you're going to start marching. You're going to follow the man that's in front of you. And your foot is going to go into the same footprint as the man in front of you. And I want you tight. I don't want you looking side to side. I don't want to see any waving or giggling. He goes, this is serious. You need to march down this hill. You need to veer slightly to the right after the concession stand. And you're going to go on to the field. The gate's going to be closed, but don't worry about that. I'm going to have someone there, and he's going to open it for you. Everybody still listening? Okay. You're going to, as soon as you get past that gate, I need you to run. I need you to run, still in single file, as fast as you can, all the way down to the other end zone. Bang a left, go to the other side of the end zone, bang another left. And you're going to come all the way back to our end zone. I need you to get into a perfect circle. Fingertips apart with your captains in the middle. And just start doing your drills and your warm-up exercises. The other coaches and I will be down there in a little while. You guys know what to do. Does everybody hear me? I'm like, yeah. I can't hear you. Does everybody hear me? Well, yeah. I cannot hear you. Does everybody hear me? Yeah! Okay then, march. And they did, just like he told them to. Starting with the captain. He started marching. Kid behind him. Single file, nice and tight. Nobody looking side to side. Nobody goofing off. And they did it. They marched right down the big hill there. Made a right-hand turn at the concession stand. I can remember a dad there with a little girl clung to his leg and with another little girl sitting up on his shoulders, and they were proud, and they were clapping for Big Brother and their son, and kept going past the concession stand. And sure enough, there was a guy right there at the fence. He opened it up. By that time, the smoke machine was already on, blowing smoke. The announcer up in the booth he got on the PA and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the Mechanicville Junior Red Raiders." And he started playing Welcome to the Jungle, I think, and sure enough, that first kid, phew, next kid, phew, next, phew, phew, all the way down to the end zone. Banged a left, banged another left, heading back towards our end zone. Now, by this time, the other team was in the center of the field, and they were doing their practice like we were up on the hill. And what happened is those boys, the enemy, the visiting team, was looking around, and I can imagine what was going on in their head. They're saying, "We got to play these guys?" And their coach was trying to rally them together and get them focused and distracted and say, "Hey, don't look." But our boys, nice straight line, right back to our end zone, perfect circle, fingertips to fingertips, captains in the middle, and they did exactly what they knew what to do, what they'd been practicing. And I don't remember the score of that game, but I can tell you the Red Raiders won. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks.
And that story always inspires me as 3BQ is growing, because my dad is now the underdog looking at the bigger teams, and he's going to come out on top like my brother did when he was number 32, and his football team came out on top just by looking bigger and looking stronger and not showing the other teams he was intimidated.
It's all about, I don't know, going out there and just doing it.